back to another episode. So today is the start of a deload week. For those of you that aren't too familiar with deload weeks are usually where we lower the weight of my compound lifts. So like my squat, bench, and deadlift, we lower those weights, and we're not really pushing the edge of my maxes. We probably, I don't know the math entirely, but I think you drop the weight by I think I'm working at 50 to 65% of my max. But I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it. But today we got squats, and we're going to be squatting at 315. There we go. Yeah, today we're going to be squatting at 315, 3 sets of 5. So for deloads, you want to drop your weight, but you're going to up your volume, right? So on a normal squat day, I'm probably pushing 5 to 3 pounds under my PR for a top set of 1. And then for my down sets, I'm probably pushing 10 to 15 pounds under my PR for 3 sets, probably for 3 sets of 3 maybe, or 3 sets of 2, But today we're just dropping the weight, increasing volume, 3 sets of 5, climbing up to 315. So in terms of compounds, it should be a light day. Then we got bench after this. Then we got bench after this. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. 3 sets of 5 at 225. So keeping it real easy. We're just gonna focus on form and make sure that we're moving with intention throughout both lifts. After that, for our accessories, we're still gonna kill it. We're still gonna try to fry the legs and make it to where we're walking out with noodle legs, essentially. So let me go ahead and finish my warm-up, and I'll probably check back in with y'all before or after the first set of 315. All right, so this is our first set at 315. We're really gonna just focus on depth today, holding form, and applying force where we need to, just to give us good practice for whenever we do heavier squats. I'm not gonna lie though, this might kill me just because this is the 5th week. We've been doing 5-week blocks, and with this being my 5th week, my body is hammered. So we really just gotta fight through the burn, and just maintain form. Don't give up on form. Treat it like a competition standard lift, because if you don't, that's when you lose all gains. You're gonna do more harm than you do help. So let's go ahead and get it and lock in. Nice. That felt smooth. All right, that first set was really good after watching the playback. Knees were good, form was good. I think I saw a little bit of hip imbalance. I think one hip was being activated more than the other. So that's just a term of stretching and stuff. I know when I was warming up, my left hip is definitely tighter than my right hip. So that's something I just need to keep in mind when I'm back home, or just warming up for leg days or back days too, since I use my hips whenever I'm deadlifting. But not too bad. Overall, not too bad. I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and get our second set in. That's good. That's good. So I know, like, whenever I was squatting like a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, I was not this confident. But something that has definitely helped me to like grow my squats and to get my squat numbers up was whenever I did deload week, I took advantage of the light weight. And that's really when I like started trying to perfect my form. Excuse me. And figure out what's comfortable for me. Like when I was first starting off, my best advice, like if you're trying to grow your squat or you're trying to learn squats or get into it, when people try to give you advice, take it with a grain of salt because I have a long femur. And I had a lot of people tell me, oh, you're gonna want to squat in flat shoes. You want to bring your stance in more or only have a shoulder width. But like, all that is cool. But that probably only helps for you versus me. Having more of a wider stance makes me feel more control with the bar. And then having my squat shoes where there's a little heel elevation allows me to get that depth. Versus if I'm squatting in a flat shoe with my long femur, when I come down, I'm gonna have like an imbalance and I'm like fighting forward versus the squat shoe helps me stay upright. So whenever you're squatting and you're trying to learn your squat and figure out your vibe, do your own thing, bro. If people give you advice, take it with a grain of salt. But those are the things that help me. But definitely take advantage of your deload because I know if you watch my normal page, you would know I normally don't squat that low on my heavier lifts, but because it's a lighter weight, I'm trying to practice that.
Yeah, the midnight low life workout, baby. Whew.
Oh man, I definitely felt the fatigue on that one because that last set, that very last rep, I leaned forward a little bit. I just gotta do a better job of staying focused and treating every rep with intention. So let's try to, in terms of like the video, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna speed run this, but I'm just gonna try to like get through it just because the sake of this video, I want to be primarily focused on squatting and just like quad growth. But as a powerlifter, I need to get my bench in today. Most powerlifter splits, if you're unfamiliar, most powerlifting splits, we do multiple compounds within one training period. Like I know some people, they'll squat and then they'll deadlift, or some people will bench and squat like how I did today, or bench and deadlift, or depending on your training and like but if you're on the off season or if you're on season building up to a meet, sometimes they'll do all three in one day. So I've had some blocks where I had to do that, but today we're just squatting and benching. So let's go ahead and stack on 135 and warm up our shoulders, warm up our chest. Nice. I had to adjust my wrist on that third one. Like I felt it like slipping back. It's always my left arm slipping back. Ugh, second set. I don't know if it's valuable information or not to let y'all know, but I've been doing 2-minute rests in between my compound lifts. But for my accessories, we're probably gonna sit around like 60 seconds to 90 seconds. But today, since I really want to get a quad pump, like a really good quad pump, so I might rest longer in between sets just to allow more blood flow. Last set. There we go. Let's go hack squat. All right, so we're finally on the hack squat. I usually half-ass these, but since it's a deload, I really want to move with intention with this one. And I'm gonna try to go the heaviest I've ever been. I only got 4 sets of 8. I'm normally sitting at like 4 sets of 10 for like 140. So I think today, if we can touch like 180, I'll be satisfied. I'll walk away a happy man. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. That was fairly easier than what I expected it to be. Oh my goodness. Two more. One more. Oh yeah. Whew. That's exactly where we want to be. Oh my gosh. Halfway, come on. Come on, one more. Ooh. Two more. Oh. Now we have one of my least favorite things is the Smith machine split squat deficit. So I got a 45 rubber plate right here to put my foot a little bit off the ground, so it's like I start in an elevated position, and then it allows for me to have a deeper stretch when I go down. I hate these with all my heart. So we're gonna try to match what we did last time. Last time we did 2 sets of 8 at 135, and then 2 sets of 6 at 135, simply because I couldn't do all 8 reps. But today, because we were feeling different, we're going to attempt all 8 reps. Ooh, feel that in my glutes. Come on. Oh, there we go. Let's try and maintain that same energy. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh. Ah. 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 Come on. Last leg. Come on. Oh my gosh. Good shit. 4 sets of 8, ladies and gentlemen. We did not cheat ourselves. We went all the way to the end. Now let's rack this weight and go to the goblet squats. It's currently 1 a.m. Moving with intention. You know, summertime's coming up quick. I'm trying to be a quad daddy, so I gotta go crazy. No room for giving up. We got 4 sets of 8 goblet squats. I'm repping it out right now with 90 pounds. Last time I did goblet squats, I only could do 2 sets. Technically 1 set, because 1 set was like 1 set of 10, but then the second set was like 1 set of like 3. So then after that, I just dropped it. There we go. One more set, baby. One more set. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is the last movement of the night. We're hanging in there, man. It's currently 125. We'll probably finish this up around 130, 135. And then we're not gonna go in the pose room. There's no point because there's no one here. So I can go over here to this this mirror over here, and then I'll do cardio. I'm gonna check in with y'all first after the calves to show the pump before I do cardio. So then when I finish my cardio, I can just leave because your boy is tired, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, one more set. All right, so I'm not sure if you can see it that well. Lighting isn't the best right here, but still decent, decent quad like pump. Like they're puffed up for sure. I don't know if y'all can see it that well. Like I said, the lighting, but like oh, definitely need. Let's zoom in a little bit. Definitely need a lose some weight, but if y'all can see that, it's pretty smooth. It's solid. So good little pump. Good little pump today. Good little work. I'm gonna go ahead and just close it out here. I got cardio after this. 20 minutes on the stairmaster, and then we can go home because your boy is tired, and I just spent probably like 5-10 minutes over there scrolling, doom scrolling on Instagram because I just lost track of time. You know, I'm just ready to go. But you know, I'm trying to become a world class powerlifter, and right now my legs are lacking. My bench, like I say all the time, is at good numbers in terms of like just like how long I've been doing it, you know. But my squat and deadlift, I need them to get up. So today I was really trying to be intentional with every movement, every rep, and I think it's fair to say I achieved that goal today. So, and if you have any questions or you want to see anything specific, let me know. But until next time, peace.